Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your teacher, Mrs. Wensley. Today we're going to be taking notes on section 7.2, complementary and supplementary angles. Remember to put today's date on the top of your paper. Our directions are to fill in the blanks of the following definitions. Our first definition is complementary angles. Complementary angles are when the sum of two angles measure 90 degrees. We have a couple of examples here. When we combine these two angles, we see that they make a 90-degree angle. We can confirm this by saying 60 plus 30 is 90. Therefore, they are complementary. We do the same thing in the next example. Now, your notes already say supplementary. Mrs. Wensley made a mistake on this first copy here. But they say supplementary angles. That is our next definition. Supplementary are when the sum, the answer to an addition problem, of two angles measure 180 degrees. It says degrees, so we don't have to put it in there twice. So now we have 135 degrees and we have 45 degrees. If we just gave these a label as angles 3 and angle 4, we combine them, we see that they make a straight angle. Straight angles are supplementary angles, because straight angles always equal 180 degrees. You can do the same thing with the next example. Now, we're going to look at figure A. This right here is figure A. I would like you to tell whether the angles are complementary, supplementary, or neither. So right here we have 110 plus 70. We can see there that 0 plus 0 will be 0, 7 plus 1 will be 8, and 1 plus 0 is 1. If you cannot see that going straight across, feel free to write it vertically. If you write 110 plus 70, for some of you this is an easier way to look at it. Since these angles are equal to 180 degrees, they are supplementary. Remember, straight angles, supplementary, the S's go together. Now we're going to look at figure B. Figure B is this one right here. Now, I'm not sure, but I'd say that kind of looks like a right angle, but it's not labeled as such, so I should do my addition and not assume. So I'm going to add 49 and 41 degrees. And I'm going to figure out that I get 9 plus 1, which is 10. 0. When I carry over my 1, I have 4 plus 1 is 9. Gives me my 90-degree angle. So I was correct by saying this is a 90-degree angle. But once again, just because it looks like it doesn't always mean it is. Do not assume. Since these angles equal 90 degrees, they are complementary. Now figure C. Figure C, we have 128 degrees and 62 degrees. I'm going to do 128 plus 62 and figure out what that equals. Well, 8 plus 2 is 10. I'm going to put down my 0. If I carry my 1 over to the 2 and the 6, 2 plus 1 is going to be 3, plus 6 is going to be 9. Now it looks like I have 90 degrees, but I can't forget about this 1 out front. Some of you may forget that. So once again, if you need to line it up so it's vertical instead of horizontal, line it up and do so. 128, we're looking for the sum, so we're going to add 62, 0 carry over the 1, 2, 3, plus 6 is 9, and carry that 1 down. Since these angles are neither 90 degrees or 180 degrees, they are neither supplementary or complementary. They're only supplementary or complementary if they equal 180 or 90 degrees. When you are ready, please flip your page. This is going to be the section where I would like you to pause the video and do the on your own problems. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to walk you through these on your own problems. For the on your own problems, looking right here, I have 64 plus 26. (64 plus 26 equals 6 plus 4 is 10. Put down my 0 and carry my 1. 6 plus 1 is 7, 8, 9. I found that these two angles add up to 90 degrees. Therefore, you should have had that they are complementary. Now up here, I see that these make a straight angle. I look at this and I see a straight line. I'm going to check that by adding them together. Do not assume. Always add to figure it out. 6 plus 4 is 10. 0 carry over the 1. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8. And carry my 1 down. I just found that these two angles add up to 180 degrees. Not only are they a straight angle, they are supplementary. Excuse me. All right, our next directions, oops, sorry about that, are tell whether the following angles are complementary, supplementary, and then find the value of x. Looking at this figure right here, I see that there is a 90-degree angle in this corner, because anytime that box is marked, I know it's going to be 90 degrees. So, the box in the corner represents a right angle. So the angles must equal 90 degrees. Therefore, the angles are complementary. Now we are going to add them together. 4x plus 36 needs to equal our 90 degrees. First thing we're going to do is subtract out that 36 from each side. I'm doing this just so you can see that I have it on each side of this equal sign. So if I subtract 36 from 36, I'm going to get 0, so I'm left with just 4x on this side, equal to 90 minus 36, and 90 minus 36 is 54. Now the next thing we're going to do is we want to get that x by itself, so we're going to divide by 4, because that gives us 4 divided by 4 gives us 1, and that gives us our 1x that we want, and it's going to be equal to 54 divided by 4. 54 divided by 4 is 13.5. Now this is the end of the first video. Please go on to part 2.